change my name from 𝙏𝙍𝘼𝙑𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 to the Triangle MasterCard Magician.
Triangle MasterCard Magician.
Yeah.
Alrighty, live again. It's been a long time.
I know.
So, anyways, welcome to the stream. It's 28 millimeter Rick here and Spencer.
How do, everybody? It's been a while.
All right, looks like
I can't say it's been a slice because, you know.
We got Shadow and Son in the chat already, and he's letting me know about his. He's got a chat on Saturday that he'd like me to join, and it looks like I could probably make that. All right. You're thinking about talking about UFOs. Oh my goodness. That's it's going to be quite the topic. There's been, I've heard quite a few weird stories back in the Okanagan about UFOs. And there was a friend of mine that actually experienced seeing one. And yeah, it was somebody that you wouldn't have even expected, like, to even come up with a story like that. But yeah, it's bizarre, but I'll save that for another day. So today what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and create a traveler character. And Spencer, like I say, open up your PCs on the right-hand side of your screen and the Fantasy Grounds. PCs.
All right.
And it should bring up a screen showing your old character there, but I want you to select Spencer's new character. I already pre-named him.
I actually grabbed it. And
okay, good.
Rename him.
Good. So, first things first is
Should I share my screen to sort of give the theatrics along with it?
Or... Oh no! I'm actually sharing my screen right now. I've got I actually have the and my YouTube is screaming at me because I'm using an ultra wide monitor, and it's saying that the current resolution is not optimal, but that's fine because it's okay.
Okay.
So yeah, they're seeing everything there, and I actually got a browser pop up on here. And strangely enough, this is funny because Spencer and I live in the same town, and it says in the corner here, Pierre Polivier has a new video up. So I'm exposed now. Yes, I am a card carrying conservative, and the funny thing is Pierre Polivier came to our town. And I caught a message about it, and so I ended up reserving a spot, and Spencer came along with me, and the bizarre thing about it is because I ended up taking part of my flex hours to go ahead and see him. Spencer had the day off, so he came along with me, and we seen the rally. It was pretty huge, and there was a lot of people there, and Spencer stuck it out. As I went back to work, Spencer got a picture taken with Pierre, so I thought that was pretty cool. I'm kind of jealous, but it's
he
funny.
Had his chance.
Yeah, I know. I could have stuck it out, but it would have been kind of iffy on me making it back to work on time. So, but anyways, that was fun.
Next time.
Yeah, next time. He says he's coming back. So next time, maybe he'll come back. He'll be the Prime Minister of Canada by then.
I'll get my second picture
we can
taken with
only
him.
hope. All right,
Gotta milk
so
that day
yeah,
off.
yeah, yeah. Let's get back to this. So normally I don't talk politics or anything, but yeah, yeah, I'm Canadian conservative in case anybody was curious out there. And but we're pretty Canada's a pretty liberal country, so when you say conservative, we're not a lot bunch of hard up on religion and all that stuff. I mean, it is in there and stuff, but it's with everybody. Everybody's different. I think the only people that are really kind of uh, more conservative than the Conservative Party is maybe people from the colonies up here. But even they, have pretty lenient. They've been pretty lenient recently. So, anyways, that's the thing. Cultures and stuff like that. You have to think about that in Traveler too, and mix that up a lot when you're thinking of different ideas for different planets and how they would turn. Like some of them will be probably more conservative, more liberal, and or more apt to body modifications, and others would be like, oh, don't want to have anything to do with science. They'll turn into kind of like the
Terminator.
what's that?
He'll turn into the Terminator.
Terminators. Yeah, we don't take no kindly to no Terminators here. So, alrighty. So, and that's going to be your character's name is Morales.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm not sure if you did this last time, Spencer, but one of your spaces at the bottom there, like the quick slots. I know I have mine filled with all kinds of stuff. So
Okay.
if you
Yeah,
wanted, if you haven't already, you right click on the die, and you bring up the ×2 roll. So it's in your hands, in your hand before you roll, and instead of dropping it into the chat, drop it into one of those quick slots. And for me, I'm going to stick it into F11 here. And then when you double click on that quick slot, or you single click on the quick slot, I rolled a pretty epic roll there. So I got an 11, and Spencer got a 7. So, which is the absolute
I told
average.
you, it's the dice. I need to change the color.
No, that's actually not a bad roll. Not a bad roll. If you had it connected.
We talked about this, okay?
If you had it connected to a skill, yeah, it would. So yeah, you can change the color of the dice too. So keep that in mind. That I believe is in the options, or where is it now? We'll have to. I'll have to bring that up. You might have to, or is it right clicking on the? No, that's custom dice. I'll find out. It's been a while since I've changed colors on the. Oh, there it is. Colors is actually up top. So it looks like a palette on the tool on the very top. So yeah, you can change them there. So it'll give you that option there if you want to switch them around.
All right, let's do it that way.
Alrighty. Awesome. Big red dice.
Gotcha.
With and you can change the color of the font too as well. So with the that letter
it works for now.
Cool. So the second thing I want you to do, Spencer, is in modules. It's in the library modules there. Just click on the modules that looks like folders. And it should bring up a thing which I am showing here on the screen. And there should be the player's reference, Mongoose Traveler 2E player's reference. Do you see that there?
No, I'm still looking for modules. modules.
Oh, you're still looking for modules. So just underneath the tools where you got the colors and everything, there should be a
Yeah.
library. So if the
Okay.
library is not opened, it'll have modules and assets in there.
Yeah, I got her now.
Got her.
Thank you.
Okay. So if you open up the modules, click on Mongoose Travel. I think it's the only one I'm allowing you to see anyways. So
I see absolutely nothing.
there's nothing in there.
No. What, I have to hit the activation?
Let's see. Yeah, you might hit activation. Let's see what you got.
Mongoose Traveler 2E reference. There we go.
Okay.
Let's load her up. Load her. That should work.
And I have it open for
There we
everybody else that might be using Traveler with the Fantasy Grounds, so they can follow along. There is a little right in the middle when you click on the player's reference guide. It pops open saying careers, equipment, psionic talents,
Yeah.
reference manual.
Reference manual.
Reference manual is what you want to open up.
Okay.
And it pops open a screen.
Yep.
And this is basically everything in the Traveler book. So the first thing we want to go into is Traveler creation. We can go into chapter 1 there and bring it up. So you just click on chapter 1. It should give you Traveler creation, blah, blah, blah. So the first thing we are going to do, and keep that one open for reference, because you're going to need that. The first thing you want to do is start rolling up your stats. So we're going to roll them up in order. So the first roll you're going to do is going to be your strength. The next will be your dexterity, endurance, and so on. So as you're doing it, what I'll do is I will drag, or you can actually do it. You can drag every result onto the character sheet, onto each character, replacing that 7 with whatever you've rolled. Alrighty?
And that's 2d6 every time.
The 2d6 every time. That's why I told you to throw it into a quick bar. Make it a lot faster for you to access
I'm going to do my first one.
Okay. Nice, a 6. You can drag and drop that onto your strength. Awesome.
Round 2.
Dexterity. Oh, so for some reason you only got the 1.
3.
That's why I always go ahead and hit that the whatchamacallit, the quick bar down below to do all that stuff. It's always makes it a lot more easier. Keep on going. Is that you've already got a 7 in there. So endurance. Ooh.
I know.
Ooh. Well, let's hope you get some ability rolls there and crank them up.
Endurance is 2.
Endurance is 2. He's a little feeble.
He's feeble. He's wiry. 7. Not bad, not bad.
7 on the intelligence. Education.
6.
Okay. And then your social standing.
Last but not least. Oopsie. Sorry if that was bad. I'll take the... You know what? Scratch those. I'll do one more.
Okay.
And this one will be it.
You got the 5. I'll just drag and drop it on there for you. Alrighty. So far, so good. You'd be pretty much a standard humanoid, as usual. As we are going to be back in the Glimmerdrift reaches once again. And now we will go to our reference manual once again. Same section, chapter 1. This time we go ahead and click on careers. And then we can, not careers. I guess it's not showing up there. So let's go to the career summary table. That's where we want to go.
Career summary table.
Summary.
Okay.
Well, let's hold off. We have pre-career education. There we go. So it's something that you may want to do, doing the pre-career education. And for some reason, it's not showing. It's only showing a picture there. So I head on to the next one below, university. If you want to take any kind of thing in the university, you need education in order to have a good roll. Your education gives you a 0 die roll modifier, but that's okay. That might work. It's entirely up to you, or you could go into like military academy and try to get into there.
Let's go through university.
Try for university. Okay, I would like you to make. Okay, so on your character sheet, I would say instead of like rolling the 2 dice down there, just hit that education die roller in your die. You'll see it says education 6 blank blank and then the die roll square. Double click on that. It should bring up a roll on your education.
6.
And it automatically modifies it for you as well. So a 6, you did not make it into university because you need a 7 or higher. So that's it for your pre-education roll. You did not get. So now we'll go back and grab some background skills. So that's just above in that reference guide. You got your background skills there.
You betcha.
So your education score is 6, so that you don't get any extras on there. So, so you receive a number equal to your education plus 3. So you only get 3 skills there. So admin, animals, art, athletics, crowds, drive, electronics, flyer, language, science, seafarer, streetwise, survival, vac suit, mechanical,
streetwise, electronics, and seafarer.
Alrighty. I have the skills already up, so I will go ahead and drag and drop these into your skills tab.
Okay.
And you said your which ones were they going to be?
Seafarer.
Seafarer. Let me grab seafarer. Do you want to be okay? Okay, I'll just grab that. That's the best way. There we go. Seafarer.
Electronics.
Electronics. There we go.
And streetwise.
Streetwise. And there you go. Basically easy drag and drop. So that is pretty much the beginning there for that. Let's go on to your choice of career, to the career summary table. You got that open?
Yep.
Alrighty. So out of those, this is going to be your basic first attempt to get into any of those careers. You may want to become an agent, army, citizen, drifter, entertainer, marine, merchant, get into the navy. Noble is out of the question.
Yeah, I'm far from noble.
So yeah, because you have a social standing of 5, it makes it impossible there. Scout, scholar. So out of all of those, you don't have any bonuses, but you have a few characteristics that just have neutral. So no bonuses to them, which you can get into anything intellect-wise, education-wise, dexterity-wise, and strength-wise with maybe a chance of getting it. Anything that you see there that you may want to pop into? The other
Merchant.
Merchant. Alrighty. So you'll need to make an intelligence roll, which is going to be the same. You will roll the two six-sided dice from the intellect box with the dice on it.
I'm going to roll 6.
And you get a 6. So in the merchants, you make it. So which one do you want to get into? Merchant Marine, Free Trader, or Broker?
Let's go broker.
Okay. Let me see where I can go ahead and plop in the, let's see, your career. There we go. So let me go ahead and add an item here. So I'm in your personal area right now. And we will type in merchant. And the branch, and you said you wanted to be broker?
Yeah.
Get into the stocks exchange.
I want money.
So your first roll is going to be the survival roll, okay, which is on there. Where are we here? Which is the education roll. So you can, same thing, once again, use your education die roll next to your. I gotta get this chair de-squeaked, I think.
WD-40.
Yeah, it's pretty squeaky. So go ahead and make your education roll.
9.
Nice. You easily pass the your survivability. Roll your intellect die roll, and you need a 7 or higher on that in order to make a promotion.
Okay.
Oh,
4.
No promotion. Now
It doesn't want me to succeed in life, you know.
Yeah, but you do get a roll on one of the charts there for any let me go on to here for where are we? Merchant. So I just clicked on the merchant, like the dash merchant down below, and it gives you all of your it should give you all the tables here that you can roll on. The personal development and the service skills are all available for you, or the merchant marine, the broker, I should say, the broker list as well on the second chart is available for you to roll on.
Okay.
Any of those that you want to roll on, personal development, service skills, or broker? Second, service skills? Oh, you mean wait a second?
Yeah, wait a second.
Wait a second. You're going too fast.
Okay, where do I find that? I think I clicked the wrong thing here.
Hey, David. Not Dave that was with us, but David Wallace is in the chat as well, calling us Luddites. Thanks.
Nice. Appreciate it, man. All right, so where am I clicking here?
All right, so you don't have to click anything there. You just have to roll a single 6-sided die. You can do that by grabbing the die and just roll it into the chat there. You have to get it in the chat box, though.
A 1?
Oh, okay. Which one were you rolling on? Service skills or?
I don't know. What you got going on here?
Well, which chart were you going to roll on? Broker, service skills, or personal development?
Let's go personal development.
Okay, roll your 6-sided die now.
6.
Ooh, nice. Well, you get a bump on your streetwise.
Nice.
So let's get back into your skills, your streetwise. becomes level 1. Which means you are aptly able to do a lot of streetwise kind of stuff.
I'm running streetwise stuff again.
Straightwise. Alrighty, let's go back to the career summary table once again.
Okay.
And oh, hold on, we gotta do your life event. Sorry about that. Click on life event. It's just below all the careers. Brings you to the life event table.
Yes, it does.
Now, if you wanted to, okay, click on when you open up the life events table, you see that it says life events table and gives you a TAS symbol.
Yeah.
With life events. Click on that TAS symbol next to life events, and you will see a custom roller pop up. Did you see that?
Okay. Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, what you do is you click on that roll, the blue roll button,
Okay.
and it should output what happens on to you in the chat.
Okay. 6. You become involved in a romantic relationship. Gain an ally.
Cool. Interesting. Okay, so you get a romantic ally. Okay, I'll just make sure that we put that also into the events. Romantic ally. And you didn't get any rank or title, so we just continue on for your second term. So you are currently 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 years of age.
22 years of age, eh?
So would you like to proceed on continuing on to your career as a merchant?
Yeah.
Okay, same thing, broker?
Same thing, broker.
Alrighty. Go ahead and make your survival roll, please. Education roll.
Education roll. Okay. 5.
Oh, 5, and your education is, well, let's see, let me go back
6.
to your character sheet. 6, so you gain a plus 0 to that.
Mm-hmm.
Why did that show? Okay, 5. So yeah, you just make the survival. Nobody came close. Somebody may have tried to whack you, but you ducked when it happened. I don't know what kind of danger are you in as a broker, right? All right, roll for your advancement. You need to roll the intelligence roll.
Intellect roll. All right. Here we go. 7.
7. And this time, you actually gain rank. So I will do that. Merchants. Once again, broker. And now you get to, once again, roll for your skill.
Oh, skill.
So let's...
Okay.
So once again, you get and choose between personal development, service skills, or broker.
Let's go broker.
Okay. Roll 1d6. And you get yourself an admin. You just laugh. It was such a beautiful roll.
I know, right? And that one.
Well, that's okay. Now, just to let you guys know out there, I have a homebrew rule And the reason why we didn't use it last time was because we were using an Munson's character generator on the on one of the travelers sites that are out there. So there wasn't any way to do this. However, when I've played Traveler before and game mastered it before, I allowed every time that you make an advancement, you get a promotion, you are allowed to choose your skill out of the three choices there. So, Spencer, you can choose what your role will be between the personal development, service skills, or the broker, because you get a bonus skill this time. But I'm going to allow you to choose it. So you can choose your skills a little better, and you can kind of tailor your character as a benefit.
Go personal development.
Going through personal development, what would you like to advance in personal development there? You can choose to get a bonus on your strength, dex, endurance, intelligence, gain a language, or go streetwise.
I'm going to increase my endurance.
Endurance goes up by 1. So now you are at 7, which brings you to a 0 die modifier on that. Cool.
In endurance?
You said endurance, right?
Endurance, yeah.
Did I do that right? No, I hit education.
Look, I know you want me to be smarter, but you know.
Okay, there we go. We brings you up to a -2 there. So I'm getting old. Maybe.
No.
I need to start taking. I need to start taking my pills.
You can't blame it on old age yet.
Oh, believe me, I can. You know me. Sure you've worked with me before. You know I can.
Yeah, when you start slipping on a few things, I don't know.
There we go. Alrighty, so now let's roll for your event, your life event. Once again, if you've already got that table, that auto table ready to go, just go ahead and once again hit the blue button. Now let's see what you get.
4.
Ending of relationship. Wow.
Badly gain a rival or enemy.
Do you? That's your romantic ally has turned into rival or enemy? Is that going to be a rival or enemy?
Oh. I'm making my enemy.
This ought to be really interesting then. All right.
Call it the ex-wife.
The ex-wife. Okay, we can definitely do that. We'll make we'll make an ex-wife character for sure.
There we go.
NPC.
Perfect. That should be funny.
Alrighty. Now, you are now, what, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 years of age. Would you like to continue on in this career of merchants?
No.
No?
No.
All right, what would you like to do? You can muster out, or you can change career paths.
I'm gonna change career paths.
Well, what would you like to try to get yourself into?
Yeah, let's go crazy. Let's go for rogue.
You decided to split town, ditch the career.
I want to become a pirate.
Avoid the ex-wife.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna become a pirate.
And we hit the rogue. Alrighty. Go ahead and make a dexterity roll, please.
Dex. 11.
And that is well enough to get yourself into the rogue career. Would you like to go thief, enforcer, pirate? I think you're going pirate, right?
Pirate.
Pirate. Alrighty.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and pirate. Oh, it's a rogue. Pirate. And go ahead and make your dexterity roll, please. You need 6 or higher.
X. All right. Come on, lucky dice.
Oh.
Oh, this dice does not like me.
Oh, this might be awful. We'll find out.
I know it. I know it's going to be. I'm castaway.
All right, let me see if there is a particular chart that we roll on here.
This will definitely be
believe it.
interesting in my life event.
Let's see. Is it listed here on career summary table? Nope. Believe we hit the injury table. Which okay, so go to aging and injuries. It's basically in the same section here.
Aging and
you see it?
yeah,
Okay, now scroll down and there will be an injury table below the aging table.
okay.
And once again, it's got one of those auto roll things, so hit the TAS symbol there.
Yep, I'm already sitting there.
Alrighty, and go ahead and roll the blue dot there.
1.
Oh!
Reduce one physical characteristic by 1d. Reduce 2 other physical characteristics by nearly kill.
Wow. Wow, that is so rough, man.
I'm about ready to scrap this dude, man.
No, you're playing him through, man. You're gonna play him through. It's gonna be interesting. This is
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what is going to be interesting. A very interesting game.
This is gonna.
You have to play this, man.
This is how you play Traveler, man. Well,
it's his fault. He's the game master. It's his fault. You know, he makes me roll.
So now we could do this one of two ways. You could go ahead and choose which one you want to go ahead and reduce by 1 die. Strength, dexterity, endurance.
I'm gonna take strength.
Strength. Okay. Roll 1 die, please.
3.
3. Wow. Now you need to choose 2 other physical characteristics by 2. So I guess the other 2 it has to be done. So you're now at 5 and you're at 1 endurance right now with this. Wow, that is brutal. She must have bombed you or something, you know.
Strung me up to die. All right, so dice number 2 coming your way.
Hold on. No, you don't have to. You don't have to roll anything. We already reduced everything. Nearly
okay.
killed is the result of that. So currently, currently as it sits, your career failed at that.
No kidding.
You end up with a strength of 3, dexterity of 5, endurance of 1, intellect of 7. You still got the smarts, education 6, and social standing. Yeah. Hey, Matt. Thanks for coming in. And yeah, and Dave is giving us all kinds of advice on the chat there. Alrighty.
Well, hopefully it's
Yeah,
good advice.
I mean, yeah, he's correcting me on the edu and stuff like that. So that's already been done and everything. So cool. Hey, just you guys out there, how is the performance of the video on here? Because I am running a widescreen here, and I've got YouTube saying this is not optimal. Are you guys seeing everything okay? We'll find out this is all good or not. But apparently, if David can see everything that we're doing, then it must be okay. Alrighty. Oh, this is an interesting character, man. Like this is movie kind of, situation
honestly, I do have to say it kind of reminds me of Hollywood.
all you have to do is okay. David says it looks great to him. So all you have to do is think of this, and this is what we used to do back in the '80s. And I've said this on several chats before. It's even on my intro chat on my channel. Is back in the '80s and '90s, we used to play a game. It was based off of Dungeons and Dragons, taking the rule set from Dungeons and Dragons. It was basically D20 Modern before D20 Modern ever occurred. So my buddy at the time, Ted, he ended up making this game where we played. Where we ended up playing as movie actors in a certain role, and it didn't have to be a particular role that the movie actor had been in, but you could do that. And we used to emulate the actors playing each kind of role. And for example, I ended up playing a character. His name was VALK. It was all Valk was his name, and Valk was a hunter-killer synthetic, kind of like Blade Runner synthetic, right? And I based him off of Val Kilmer, so so everybody when I played that character was thinking Val Kilmer as a hunter-killer, replicant. And we were fighting a Gene Simmons kind of Luther character from the movie Runaway with Tom Selleck. Yeah, ever see that? It was probably way before your time there, Spencer. But yeah, we and then there was another guy who was playing.
It's before my time. Then you're.
Yeah, and another buddy of mine was playing. Who was it? Sylvester Stallone, and he was some sort of bookie or something like that. And then there was another guy. He was playing Jean-Claude Van Damme, and it was basically his character in Cyborg. And yeah, we ended up meeting up with the evil guy in there, Fender Tremolo, which was the bad guy. And it was a lot of fun. We would end up being in all kinds of different science fiction situations, and And it was cool. It was a lot of fun to do that. And man, somebody should actually make an official game that way, where you take a current actor, you put him in a role, and go with it. And then as you're playing, well, that's how you. I mean, if you can do the voice, sure, you know, like I've watched enough like Flintstones to know all the oldies like Jim Cagney and stuff like that. Of course, nobody out there knows who I'm talking about. Yeah, like the old gangster movies and stuff like that. But yeah, we would have a lot of fun with that. So Spencer, if you have any idea of what kind of a movie mogul that you're going to be portraying in this role,
Arnold.
Arnold,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
a very skinny Arnold Schwarzenegger, with a strength of 3.
Yeah. It's his current state now with old age. Get to the chopper.
Anyways, all right. So now, with this badly wounded character, is this where you want to stop, or do you want to go ahead and continue on? As if
I'll continue on.
You want to continue on? Oh boy.
Well, yeah.
So,
you know what? We're playing this together. I'm going all out, man.
alrighty. So you are currently, let's see, 18 plus 12 is 30 years of age.
30 years, almost killed.
30 years of age. Yeah, you've spent your first your first year almost getting nearly killed, and then the other 3 pretty much sitting in a bed, finally released out of the internment, and you are able to walk the streets again. Let's get over to the character summary table. What character career do you wish to partake in now? Or do I ask?
Pirate.
Pirate. You have failed at your pirate. You have to choose something different.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Okay. Let's go agent.
Agent, go ahead and roll your qualification in intelligence.
Six.
You make it. Which one do you want to be in? Law enforcement, intelligence, or corporate?
Law enforcement.
Roll your endurance. You need a 6 or higher.
Everybody.
This may be a case of actual. Yeah, right. They're saying Spencer could play Rigel from Farscape because he's going to need a grab chair. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right, rolling endurance.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Ooh.
Party.
Ooh. Ooh. So. And wow, that was close. You did it. You have made it. You survived your term in the agency. God, that's crazy, man. So let's go, agent.
This game itself is crazy, especially with you running it. All right, we did it.
Of course, I forget the E in there. Why does that look weird? Alrighty. So you ended up surviving that. Go ahead and roll for your advancement, please. You need an intelligence roll, and you need a 5 or higher. That was good. You ended up advancing. That's nice. So you get a rank of 1. Now we go to the old life event table. Once again,
Alright.
opening up the life events, hit the blue square.
Nine.
You travel to another world. You gain a die modifier +2 to your next qualification roll. Wow.
Dave, got any advice?
+2. Alrighty, so now we go ahead and roll for your, I'll get up to the agent here. You get to go ahead and roll for either personal development, service skills, or law enforcement table. One of those. Pick one.
Personal development.
Okay, roll 1d6.
Rolling. 2.
You get a bonus in dexterity. So your dexterity goes a 6. Awesome. And did we roll for your did we roll for your advancement? Let's check.
I don't think we did.
Check.
Marginal success.
Yes, we did. You did gain. You gained a rank in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
let's go.
Yeah. It's a good thing I type everything down there. So now you get to choose between personal development, service skills, or law enforcement, and you get to actually choose the skill itself. Which table and which skill.
Okay, so strength.
What's that?
Strength.
No, you can't do that. It doesn't have that as listed here. In agent, you're looking at the agent. Yeah. You gotta go to the agent here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're probably still looking at one of the older ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, personal development there. Did you get to the agent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Career progress.
Yeah, just scroll down to the
Personal development. Events. Bonuses. Skills and training. Mustering out.
Yeah, just it's below the skills and training. You see her?
I'm lost.
You lost. So it might be okay. Hit the. Shauner's doing some programming. Cool. All right. If you see on the left hand side the career summary table, and you got agent army citizen on there. Hit the agent.
Okay.
Should pop it open. And scroll past past everything. You're going to be scrolling past mustering out, skills and training is next after mustering out, like scrolling down that page.
Okay, yeah.
And you see it there. Skills and training will have a bunch of charts.
Okay.
Personal development, service skills, or law enforcement. Which chart do you want to choose a skill from?
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, personal development.
Okay, which do you wish to pick out of that? Gun combat, dexterity, endurance, melee.
Endurance. We'll go
Endurance?
endurance +1.
Try to break. He's working his way back, folks. You now have an endurance of 2. oh, brutal. And let's see. And finally, all right, that's all done. Do you wish to proceed again? We are at 16 plus 34 years of age right now.
Let's keep going.
Keep going. We are proceeding past the actual age of Spencer.
Oh no.
You are taking another term in agent.
Yep.
And once again, law enforcement.
Yep.
Here we go.
Okay, which one do I hit again?
Once again, career summary table, agent. Roll for your survival, please. Endurance 6 or higher.
Endurance 6 or higher. 6.
It's actually a 4 because it's been modified from your.
Oh. Bogus. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen?
Do you really want to know?
No. But you're gonna tell me anyway.
Alrighty, let's go to where are we here? Oh, not life.
Life events.
No, it's back to the injury table once again.
Oh. Oh no.
Let's see, is there anything else here that
Aging and injuries.
I thought that there was another table to be rolling on here.
It just says injury and aging on this.
Yeah. Oh, it's the mishaps. Where's the mishaps table? This is crazy. Where's the mishaps?
Medical.
Well, that's why this thing struck me very strange, was because they named it differently. They call it injury. So severely injured, injured. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and once again, the table location is going to be in that aging and injuries again.
So you want injury?
Yep, the injury table.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm rolling for it now.
It's all got the one die.
6.
Light injured.
Lightly. No permanent effect.
No permanent effects. Lucky you.
And the plot like my greedy thickens.
Okay. Now, you are at 38 years of age.
All right.
do you wish to because you're now out of agent, you do have a +2 qualifier roll for your if you want to get into another career path. But you've been all over the place here with this guy. Merchants, rogue, then the agent. You have David Bruton for you in the background here.
I'm gonna need it, buddy. I'm gonna need it.
What's your next move if you're gonna go ahead and do it? Are you gonna hit that 42, or are you gonna just muster out now with the benefits? No, we do not roll for the advancement. You know why? Because he failed his survival. That's why.
Let's go scout.
He's going to hit the scouts. You need an intellect roll, but you will get a +2 on this, just to let you know, and I will hit +2 here for you.
Okay.
So just roll your intellect.
7.
7. And did that actually give you a +2? No, it didn't even add that. Okay. So 7, 8, 9. You get in definitely to your scouts. Even with the minuses there, you are in. Do you want to become a courier, surveyor, or explorer?
A courier. No. Let's go explorer.
Explorer? You're going to need endurance for this to survive. Just all of this. You're just to kind of put it out there, your best survivability is with courier.
Okay, well, let's do courier.
It's entirely up to you, but I'm just pointing that out.
Oh, well, you point me in the right direction, my friend. I thought about it briefly.
Scouts.
Okay.
Going with courier.
Yeah.
Well, buddy, go ahead and roll your endurance roll. You need a 5 or higher.
Oh, that's education. Sorry, endurance.
Now who's old?
Endurance. Here we go. 5. So I got a 3.
You have failed. You got to go ahead and roll for the mishap once again.
Do it.
Remember where that one is? Aging and injuries.
Yeah, gotcha.
Oh,
I'm ready to roll right now.
You're just aging and you're not getting any skills. That's the terrible thing about it.
I know.
But we do have to add a bunch of skills after, because we have to give you a bunch for your first career here. So.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll now. 4. Scarred. You are scarred and injured. Reduce any physical characteristic by 2.
Which physical characteristic do you wish to be scarred?
My face from my ex-wife.
She's been chasing you down and trying to kill you every time.
Yeah.
Take it. Yeah. What's that?
I said I'll take it.
Okay, do you want to take it off of the... well, you have a strength of 3, a dexterity of 6, an endurance of 2.
Let's take it off dex.
It is a wise choice. And we'll put scarred as the issue on there. Alrighty. Let's also go ahead and get all your extra skills here from merchant down. Scrolly, scrolly, scrolly. So, coal. It's all on the service skills here. So, let me do this. Grab your character. We need to give your character drive. Here. Drive. Kabang. And drive will be at 0. Correct. Your next one is vac suit. And you know, that's a thing about this game of Traveler is strangely enough, you know, you can't start with just only 3 skills. This was a subtopic from another video, which was kind of interesting. Can you roleplay a character with only 3 skills? Mongoose Traveler, at least the second edition here, won't allow you to have just 3 skills. You end up with a lot of skills. So just to put that out there. Vac suit. Go. Next one is broker. And Stewart. Because you get a whole whack of skills every time you when you do your first when you do your first career. Stewart. And electronics. Just basic electronics. And lastly, we have persuade, which is a nice nice skill to be neutral in. Alrighty, so are you taking a look at your skill list there, Spencer?
Yeah.
So quite a good variety of skills there. And of course, I haven't added which characteristics it is associated to on there, but you can get an idea just by clicking on them to find out what kind of benefits you get. So, do we continue on with now that you have, because you're getting beaten up here left, right, and center and just getting older. Would you like to muster out now and reap the benefits and rewards of old age?
Yeah, I'll muster.
Alrighty, let's see where you're at here. So currently you are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 terms. So 6 terms is roughly, let's see, it's getting late, so my brain isn't turned on so well. I'm sure somebody's going to answer how old he's going to be. So we have 6 terms times 4. Add add 18, and you are 42 years of age.
Oh man.
Whatever. Yeah, I wish I was 42 again. That's That would be nice. Well,
Yeah.
it'd be nicer being in the 30s, so, but man. Gender. What is your gender?
Unknown.
Unknown. He's lost parts, so you can be any gender. You never know. You've been bobbited a few times here by your ex.
Uh-huh. Good thing my I won't go there. Male. Yeah. You got mail. Hey, you got me.
Oh, we're gonna have to figure out a home world for you. All right.
On Glimmer Drift.
Yeah, we're in Glimmerdrift, so any particular start you wanted to be in on there from your recollection of planets? We had a somewhat habitable world there. We also had a few that were ones just basically a large space station built inside of a crater on a planetoid.
Well, the thing is, I start off on one world, but I end up traveling to another.
Exactly. So it's entirely up to you where you would like to.
I would honestly like to
let's go to my images here and see the map. Yep, I think that is the best thing. Let's go to. Where is my map? Let's see. Oh, there we go.
What's it under?
I will go ahead and share it to you. So if anybody's watching here, go ahead and hit sharing. So you right click, hit sharing, and you say who you want to share it to, or stop sharing. There you go. It'll tell you in the corner here who it's being shared by. Of course, Spencer doesn't have an icon on his character, so it's kind of blank.
So where you set it up, that's in the Glimmer Drift?
Yes. This is in the Glimmerdrift. Now, your choice of planets basically to get us all started. You can start in Starfall. You can start at Edom Lee. Shuriken, if you wish. So Shuriken, just to give you an idea, Shuriken is a I don't think you see the little pins on there, but Shuriken I can go ahead and give you the information on, and we can share that. So that should come up for you.
And then
is that where you would like to start, Shuriken? Or is that where you would like to end?
Start off with Shuriken.
Start off?
Yeah. And then when I have to move to a different planet, then I'll go Starfall.
Okay, for everybody's information, Shuriken has a starport A, which is awesome. It would be a hub of activity around here with pirates as well as other militaries coming through, and it is a captive government. It is currently being occupied by
my ex-wife.
A place known as Cynthia. So Cynthia is Cynthia. It's spelled Cixntha. There must be an actual pronunciation out there for it, but that is its occupiers. So just for some background information there. And where would you like to proceed onto from Shuriken? So, yeah, it's got millions. It's a desert world. It's got no atmosphere. Captive government. Not allowed to have bladed weapons or stunners or anything like that. And it's a tech level 10. So they are able to produce some starships, spacefaring ships. Would you like to go to 𝙏𝙍𝘼𝙑𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀? 𝙏𝙏𝙀 was the planet that you guys started on last time with Buck. What's his name?
Buck Wild.
Buck Wild. Buck Fred.
Buck Fred. Yeah, let's go to 𝙏𝙍𝘼𝙑𝙀 as my answer.
Okay, 𝙏𝙍𝘼 once again. Bring that up, and I'll hit the lock there so you don't accidentally zap things here. I will share the record with you, and this is also a starport A. No atmosphere, small planetoid, basically. Hundreds of thousands, representative democracy, and fairly lax with the law level. And it's a tech level 14, so it's pretty high tech. And this here is an area where the pirates actually come through every once in a while, dock up, get their ships fixed, that sort of thing. It's a hub of that kind of roguish environment, and that's where you've been hanging out for the past few terms, actually, and trying to get away from the ex-wife. So we will have you. Your new homeworld is now, well, we'll say Shuriken. Not quite. If I spelt it right, I'll correct it later on.
Mind is leaving him.
You know, amazingly, you only have one, well, you had one romantic ally and now turned enemy.
Enemy ex-wife.
Be the ex-wife.
Yeah.
And now let's go ahead and start doing your mustering out here.
Okay.
Back to references. And let's see. What was your best? Let's go to personal here. So merchants, you ended up taking up 2 terms. So let's see how many terms all in all here.
2 terms in merchant.
2, 3, 4,
6 terms.
Okay, so we'll do the first roll is going to be in merchants here. So for every So you get one for every full term served. So, so you ended up with 2 terms of merchant. So you get to go ahead and roll on the merchant chart, which is in the dash merchant, of course.
Is it the merchant mustering out benefits?
Yeah,
With
maybe
the
it's
little
in there.
TA
Let's see.
on the corner?
Merchant mustering out benefits. Correct. So you get to roll 2 rolls on that. You can choose, and you also got a rank in there, so you get actually 3 rolls in that.
Okay.
So out of the cash column, you may only roll the cash column on the maximum of 3 times in each of your careers. So your first roll What would you like it to be? Let me see.
Let's do cash.
Okay, so there is an actual roller itself, which is that TAS above. If you click on
Yeah.
that, it'll bring it up.
No, that's what I'm sitting on right
Oh,
now.
okay, good. And you're going with cash first.
Cash first. Yep.
Okay. Your first
And
roll
here's
with
my
cash.
roll. Six.
Whoa, nice. So
40,000 credits.
that's pretty sweet. So let's just type this down here. So you got 40,000. Here's your first roll. Your next roll, which one would you like it to be, cash or benefits?
Let's go benefit.
Okay.
Rolling. 1.
You get a
I
blade.
get a blade.
Your third and final roll.
Benefit.
Okay.
A ship share.
You get a ship share.
What is that?
All right, so you own a portion of a ship. So this might be one that you are currently traveling on, which we will situate you in that kind of a situation in our first game.
Cool.
Alrighty, so that is with merchants. The pirates, you did not conclude a total. You did not get through an actual term on that because you got killed.
Nearly.
Almost killed.
Nearly killed.
Nearly killed. The next one is agent, in which you ended up going through one full term, and you also got a benefit from there. So let's get you situated with the mustering out table in agent. Click on that, bring it up here. Make sure people can see it on the screen here. Scroll down, hit the little button there. And now you've got 2 rolls on here. You can choose, once again, cash or benefits. You got yourself onto the chart for agent. Okay.
Let's go benefit.
Okay, benefit first.
A 1.
You get some scientific equipment. Interesting.
I was just starting to wig out here.
What's that?
I just saw writing going on my screen here. I'm just like, what the hell is going on?
It's a ghost, man. It's a ghost. Your next roll. Do you want to do cash or benefits?
I'll go benefits.
Again? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get some combat implants or something. You'll
combat implants?
Combat implants.
You're my good luck charm, man. Right,
okay. Combat implants. Alrighty. Cool. Is
Dave, this guy is a good luck charm. Dave, join our game. Your rolls will be wonderful.
Alrighty, so now we get to scouts, which you did not conclude on that one. You ended up getting scarred. So there we go.
This is your fault.
So, yeah. So we end up with 40,000 in credits, a blade that you can choose from, ship share, and likely the ship that you're going to be starting on, and some scientific equipment and a combat implant. Very cool. So this, kind of, even though you have some issues with your strength and everything, you never know. If you go with like a combat implant and David says he will roll in ways that will make you look like Superman. That is true.
Like,
Probably at this point, yeah.
I look forward to it, man. I look forward to it.
So now let's think about this. Okay, what um we will figure out all the combat implants and all that stuff. We'll go through all the books and everything. Spencer and I kind of off the cuff, offline, instead of boring you guys with all the details of me going through and looking through all the stuff. I will actually I'm going to go over to either Spencer's place, or Spencer is going to pop over here, and we're going to go through some of the book. Of course, my screen is disappearing. My face is disappearing. I have all the books here, so he can come over and start reading through the gambit of stuff that I have, and figure out what kind of modifications we're gonna devise for Spencer's character Ismeralis here. The thing
Since I was forced to go through with this.
That's right. Hey, it's not that bad. I mean, you've got some real character building background here for you, and I'm gonna have fun making this ex-wife of yours. So,
If it's anything like Mona, I better run.
So, what kind of a now we're gonna get into the session 0 stuff. What kind of a theme, like what kind of a movie? And I'm gonna put this out there, like it's a good idea. Shauner said, "What's You guys are my proxy into playing." Oh, okay, cool. Glad we can do some good out there, I guess. Maybe. What kind of a theme, what kind of a movie do you imagine this game being? And I say movie because Shauner says it. Shauner, it kind of suggests this idea of what kind of a movie do you imagine this guy in, or that we're gonna be portraying here.
I got somewhat of an idea.
Like
yeah, well, one of them, my ideas would be like True Lies.
True Lies kind of thing. Okay, alrighty. Okay.
You ever seen that movie?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. And for those that are out there, it's a pretty cool movie about a spy who's trying to live a kind of a normal life, and then he gets caught up in some sort of there's a it was these weapons that would they were like gauze weapons, like they had a scope, you could see through buildings and stuff like that. It was crazy. A really cool sci-fi theme to it, even though being kind of placed in kind of a modern kind of theme. But yeah, we can go with something like that. But yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis, she ends up playing a character that goes through an arc because she's the wife character, and yeah, it was quite an interesting transition. And if I recall correctly, she ends up joining him in the end in the agency, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, okay, kind of like we could go with that kind of theme aspect, being somewhat kind of serious, but edgy and all that. You didn't
ideas? I would have to go towards like the different roles I played in my careers
mm-hmm.
and my upbringing in this game.
Okay.
The differences. Any ideas that relate?
Yeah, that's true. Cameron does the best movies, says Shauner. And and I also put it out there on my first comments in the chat. If anybody does want to join up, feel free to contact me on Discord. Now, we don't have to stay on Discord. You know, we could go over onto StreamYard as long as we have, a small group, because the StreamYard is free, and it does have a pretty cool interface and a few options, which is a little better than what we have here in Discord, because in Discord you don't have the you can see I have this a square which I'm creating here in OBS, which is my main platform for putting everything together in this video. And StreamYard is cool because it has all these like ways of displaying all the people in the chat in different ways, and I can also open different windows and stuff like that to show people screens and stuff like that, or different kinds of imagery and stuff like that. So it's cool in that way. So yeah, we don't have to stick it out in Discord if that's the case. And if you have an interest in joining the game, then certainly drop me a line in Discord, or you can. I've also got an email link in my YouTube channel. If you go to my About page in YouTube, you can activate it, and it will allow you to email me in person. I need to have a drink here.
I was gonna say you might want to have
Coca-Cola. It's the best way to. It's invisible.
Oh, Coca-Cola.
Magic. But yeah, it's no problem if you want to join. If you've never played or whatever, it's fine. I'm open to anybody joining us, just as long as we get a group. But no matter what, next Sunday we're going to play anyways, and we're going to play with Spencer, and we will end up having a game session no matter what. So I will end up gearing this session for Spencer to be playing through for next week.
In all honesty, we've been waiting for people to tune in, play, and it's been at least a month since the last time we played with our last group, and it just sort of dispersed.
Yeah. So
now we're just gonna go and do our own thing, and if you guys join in, perfect. If not, we're still gonna do our thing.
Exactly.
But the invite is always there. You guys are always welcome to play.
And we will be playing at the same time, 9 o'clock Sunday, and usually playing until, whatever, 2 hours is usually where we go at. I think we've gone like, did we go like 2.5 hours maybe on a spot or two? But usually about the 2 hour mark is where we go. And I do try to keep the game going so that there's a lot being done in the game. And I think if we stay away from using the combat in this, in Fantasy Grounds, and having to select opponents and deselect stuff, moving around on the map, stuff like that, we stop doing that, and we just use maps kind of sparingly. And we keep to more of the theater of the mind kind of idea. We'll have more of a faster pace, because that's usually how my games of Castles and Crusades go when we're playing. We get a lot done in a game session of Castles and Crusades, and it's basically the same amount of time, like maybe two hours or so. And you guys do a heck of a lot of stuff in that. And
I can relate to that because I've played a couple sessions with him.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, and that's kind of, I want to get back to that kind of speed. And I feel like, at a point, yeah, it's cool to have a virtual tabletop to go ahead and do all this thing automatically. But there is other things that if you rely too heavily on it, you end up bogging down in all the technical aspects of it. and you start to feel like you're losing that connection in the game. So yeah, nine, not nine Pacific. I believe it would be 8 o'clock Pacific. We're Mountain Time. We're in Alberta here, so in northern Canada. So northern Alberta. So if you coordinate your time there, yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. But Dave, yeah, if you're interested in joining up, that's cool, and we'll definitely have you pop in on Discord or whatever. I left my Discord username up there. Please, if you do want to type that in, make sure you do a copy and a paste on the search, because the stars in my name as well as the actual letters are like a Unicode. I used a certain website that allows you to bring up symbols instead of actual letters. So the search, if you were to try to search out my name under 28 millimeter, it'd be a little bit hard. So just copy and paste that thing up there. Cool, thanks, man. Appreciate it, Dave. And
If you guys still have trouble, you guys could probably email him personally.
oh yeah, for sure,
and he can get you set up with your Discord name and send you the invite.
And we have our own little kind of area in Discord where we have a section for each of the games that we would possibly play in the future. And all our notes and stuff like that are posted in the Traveler campaign, where you can also look at PDFs to figure out how you want to go ahead and create your character. Kind of just a preliminary look at the Traveler rule set if you don't have it on hand. And
what I did with myself is I just bookmarked the websites off of there, and I also downloaded the Fantasy Grounds app for it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So, just to let you know, the Fantasy Grounds, we are using the Unity version of it. There are two versions out there. The first version is the Classic, but we're not using the Classic. Second one is Unity. It's totally new and has all these new features. But like I say, we're just going to be using it for pictures, maybe showing a visual map or something like that. But we won't. We'll stop doing the moving all the little chits around and doing the board gamey kind of stuff with it. We're gonna stop that, and we're gonna get
like we did last time.
Yeah, we're just gonna get down to actual playing a good old fashioned role playing game, and it's gonna be. I think it'd be more fun, fast, and into it that way. So, getting into the roles and everything.
Let your mind get creative.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty, so we're at an hour and 30 minutes or so already, and so we're gonna be going with that, with a kind of a theme around that that idea, hey, for a movie. I'll figure out something for that, and yeah, we'll.
What do you guys think of? Why don't you send them a couple ideas on what you think this game would be about?
Yeah, we could also do that too. Maybe like once this stream has been finished, you can go ahead and type out any kind of suggestions or things that you may want to see in there, and I don't know, maybe
under your YouTube, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can put
the video.
Yeah, you can put that in the comment sections after. Yeah, once this is done streaming, and we'll do that. If anybody has some suggestions in there, I will go ahead and write them down and integrate them into the game itself, and we'll see where that takes us. Alrighty. I already have a pretty cool idea that I have ready for Spencer, but I would like to have that time to go ahead and because he's got the ex-wife in there and stuff like that. I'm gonna really go ahead and make it extra special.
It'll be worth the watch. Let's put it that way. If he's
Alrighty.
got something up his sleeve, it's definitely worth a watch.
I've got stuff
I'll
up my
tune in.
sleeve, man. Up my sleeve.
Yeah, I'll tune in next week. Definitely.
Alrighty, man. So I think that'll be it for our session right now. All I wanted to do is do the rolling up the character, and people can go ahead and see how this is done through Fantasy Grounds, of course, now, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Appreciate it, and
I don't know who joined in, but yeah.
you don't
Hey.
you don't have the chat rolling here. There's a few people out there. Thanks, guys, for all showing up, and enjoy having you guys coming in and watching our shenanigans here.
You betcha.
We'll see you
Thanks
next
for
week.
tuning in.
And if you haven't, subscribe. Now we're gonna have
Smash that like button.
yeah, we're gonna have the subscribe thing come up.
There we go.
Now they enjoy the music that while we fade out here. And end stream. End.